Hi, diddly ho.
Hello.
I don't know why I just said that. But we are live. And
That was very weird. Why did you say that?
I don't know. I feel like Flanders from The Simpsons for some reason. We are live because we are here to watch the trailer for The Mandalorian Season 3 with you. Obviously, no one's seen it yet. I feel like it feels like New Year's. I'm counting down like the second quarter clock of the wild card playoff game here. And it looks like Tom Brady is having a rough night, but Star Wars fans are not, because we are here on the Resistance broadcast with a special little live show. I'm John, that's James, that's Lacey, and we're just waiting really for halftime to start, which shouldn't be too far from now. And usually they kind of jump right into these things. So we are minutes away from the trailer for The Mandalorian. Very excited about that. And also, guys, it does make me think back to when like we got the Force Awakens trailer at halftime during, I believe, a Giants Cowboys game some 7-8 years ago. And here we are now with the next, the biggest thing happening in Star Wars right now, which is The Mandalorian.
It's so true. I have to laugh though. Danny wrote, "Can't believe Star Wars is making me watch football again." Yep. What will we do for Star Wars? Speaking of Mandalorian though, they released a new poster today and it is awesome. I know the big question everybody has is, where's the dark saber? That's why I saw everybody asking, and I can't give you an answer, but the poster is very cool.
You want to pull it up?
Oh, yeah, sure. Look at that.
There it
Look
is.
at him clutching Grogu. It's perfect.
Where
I love
is
the
the dark
diagonal.
saber?
That's what everybody's been asking.
Yeah.
Where
Is
is
that-
it?
It looks like that's the hilt, but that's not. That's his like thing that holds his little
Yeah, it's a blaster kind of.
his little like his rounds, or whatever you call it.
His cape is looking a little rough there, but he's got the jetpack, so
Got the
important.
jetpack. Yeah, it's a pretty cool poster. I like it. I like those types of posters better than like, let's just throw 50 faces in this poster.
I'm a big fan of the diagonal direction of things in graphic design. So the person that like made this image was like has him blasting diagonally across the screen. I love that.
And I wonder if this is a chunk of a bigger art piece where we see who he's shooting at.
Ooh, yeah, that would be cool. That would be very cool.
I remember Taco Bell had, all the Star Wars stuff for the prequels. And when The Phantom Menace came out, they had 6 posters and you had to collect them all, but they all created one big giant mural. So it just made me think of that. And it clearly looks like, imagine making this and it just doesn't, it feels like it's a piece of something. I could just be completely wrong and it could just be an awesome poster, and it is, but it just makes me want to like peel back something and find out what else is there.
Well, it kind of reminds me of the murals that they had at Celebration.
Yeah, that's true.
I loved the murals. Oh, that was such a cool kind of like installation. I really loved the
that
murals.
Before Mandalorian?
It was. It was the saga stuff. And remember, they didn't release the last panel, and everyone was like, "What's behind?"
Well, it wasn't just the saga stuff because they had Rebels and Clone Wars and stuff.
But yeah, it was before Mandalorian, though. Yeah, what a world we lived in.
Which now, obviously, it would be part of it. That's crazy.
No COVID, no Mando, and look at us now.
I know, right? It feels like forever ago.
Yeah,
honestly,
it does. It's funny
because crazy.
Time is so weird, especially like I feel like as each year goes by, every year feels like a shorter period of time.
Getting really deep here on TRP.
Okay, really existential here on a Monday.
We got Len Brown here. Hey, Len. He said, "Let the clock run."
Len. Speaking of blast from the past, Len's like he heard 2019 and he's
man?
like, I'm gonna go hang and see what TRB's up to.
Yeah.
What's up, Len? Glad to hear from you, man. Oh man, Len was always a good time.
He still is.
No, I'm saying he was always. So always is like.
Oh yes, continually.
Always.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Michael. He said he enjoyed TRB today. We appreciate that. It was I actually really enjoyed that episode because it was a mixture of news and discussion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, usually it's one or the other with our shows, but today was like kind of a hodgepodge Frankenstein episode. But I think it went really well together.
The half is about to come to a close. There's 5 seconds left.
John, you got to make sure you don't watch it while you got the TV on.
No, I'm gonna shut it off. But I just want to.
Remember, the funny thing is, I know that every time they do this behind the scenes, when we wouldn't do these live, we'd do these like we'd record each one and then we'd compile them all together. There would always be a moment where the three of us would go, "Will they not post this online?" Remember, we'd be like, "What if they don't post it online?"
You know, it's funny. This also reminds me of when Rogue One was coming out. I was at trivia with my family. It was like a Wednesday or Thursday night or whatever night, you know.
Right.
And they were going to do Good Morning America the next morning was when they were going to reveal the trailer. And I was at trivia and we were getting ready to leave. And I saw up in one of the TV in the corner, they played something. And I was like, oh, whoa, that's part of the trailer. That's Star Wars. And it said trailer tomorrow only on GMA or something, right? And then I was like, cool, when I get home, I'll have to look that up. I went home and looked everywhere, and I've never seen it. No one's ever admitted that there was anything before that trailer, any sort of teaser or anything. And it had shots in it that aren't even in the movie. Like, I remember certain scenes where I was like, oh, there's that. And I described it. And then when the real trailer came out, those scenes weren't in that thing. Like other ones were, but not. There were 2 shots that didn't show up in the real trailer.
Companies and studios got to be careful now. People sued about that, about characters not being in the movie, and they lost.
Oh yeah, because of that thing.
Before
I don't know how big a deal that's going to be, but I know that it sets a precedent.
Before we get into it, just so people know, the audio version of our episode with Greg Grunberg was shortened by mistake. We got the full version up there, but you may have downloaded it or automatically downloaded it and still had the previous version. So if you notice it cuts off at like an hour and 9 minutes, the full version's there. You just got to re-download it, whether that's Apple, and Spotify has updated it too. So we got the full version up there. Just in case you were wondering, why did they just end the show in the middle of Greg Grunberg talking? We didn't. So we have corrected that, and thanks to Apple and Spotify for helping us get that swapped out.
All right, looks like halftime's getting started, right?
That is halftime. So we got the Allstate guy still doing his thing 20 years later. Good for him. How many different things can you create mayhem out of?
Are you talking about Dennis from 30 Rock?
No, I don't know. Is that guy on 30 Rock?
Yeah, he plays Liz Lemon's like really terrible boyfriend. And every time I see him,
on Rescue Me, he played Dennis Leary's brother. That was a really good show.
A lot of Dennis's names getting thrown around right now.
So we're just waiting to see if they jump right into it.
Yeah, I'm refreshing the Star Wars YouTube channel right now.
Looks like they're doing a little recap of the first half, and then they'll probably throw it to the studio, and Scott Van Pelt or one of those guys is going to be like, make some sort of football-y analogy.
Yeah,
like, this is the way the Cowboys are winning the game.
We're going to pass the ball to.
Yeah, and now for another this is the way. Yeah, like whatever.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Also on Wednesday, there's another episode of the Bad Batch Reaction Show going up.
Yep.
Wednesday morning, right as soon as the show
and
comes out.
No more Willow. It's a little sad.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I hope it comes back.
Yeah.
I really love that show.
I think they'll do like another movie to if they have to tie it all in, I think.
I hope so. I really do. I know, James, we were talking about how John Kasdan was kind of like, maybe. And I was like, oh, God.
Lacey, would you rather have a Willow season 2 or a Solo follow-up?
Oh, stop. Just stop.
Yeah, hey,
Just
look.
Stop. What a dumb question.
You've gone on quite the journey the past few months.
Oh,
Willow,
God. So. Oh, God, Kyle, if they say that, the Force is strong with what's next. I'm telling you, it is the laziest copywriting for any brand. Every time I see it, I'm just like, come on.
After the break, we're going to travel to a galaxy far
away. Here we go. Here we go.
The Cowboys are up 18-0, but now let's check in with another cowboy, a space cowboy in a galaxy far, far away.
No, that's too creative. It's got to be
I
like
was
the
gonna
force
say,
is
if they
strong.
said that, I'd be like, oh, okay.
Oh gosh, the force is strong. I love that I said that, and now you guys in the chat and you guys listening and watching like have picked up on that now that you see it so often, and it's just it's just lazy copywriting. Honestly,
I hope the Mando season 3 trailer is better than how Tom Brady's playing tonight because he is horrible.
you know what? He's got a lot going on
I
in his
feel
life.
horrible.
He's also
So-
75. Oh, it said exclusive trailer coming up. So
He's 70.
I guess right after the commercial, we're going to be getting that
Isn't
trailer.
he your age?
No, what are you talking about?
Are you sure?
Tom Brady's 46, or he's going to be 46.
Do you know that?
Yeah. So are you 40?
Okay, Tom Brady is 45. That's 5 years older than you. You're talking about him like he's a senior citizen.
Okay, but you're saying isn't he your age? And I said no. That's like
I think within
That's like me
5
saying
years
you're
is-
my age.
I am. I'm within 5 years of you.
Yeah. So you're 40.
Not yet. I feel 40 though. My back is killing me today.
I got to get up so early, so I am.
Never ask a woman her age, John. No, that's weight, not age.
Yeah, and I know her age. I know
It's
everything there
both.
is to know about Lacey. We've been podcasting together
Danny,
for
you're not
almost
wrong.
5 years.
I think I'm the baby on the podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Barely.
Actually, this is the baby right here.
Oh my
What is
god.
happening?
Twins. Wait, if they're
Rothgard
twins,
Dang.
which one's Arnold and which one's Danny?
Are we ready to go, James? And because they're going to probably come right back from commercial and fire this thing up.
I mean, it
We're
has
ready.
to be
I'm just
published.
retweeting. Yeah, we're waiting for it to be posted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Watch, this is the one time they don't post it.
yeah. Exclusive for people who watched football.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's something you guys want out of this trailer? If I don't see at least 30 clips of Grogu,
I think it's important to
the Star Wars
see.
YouTube channel just crashed.
Crashed.
Yeah, it's not
do
loading
you-
for me.
Who do you think from previous seasons that isn't like a main character that we'll get? Like a Cobb Vanth? We getting a Cobb Vanth
Yeah,
in this
he's
trailer?
coming back. I hope he gets his own
No, but
Mandalorian armor.
maybe he comes back, but is he in this
Here we go.
trailer?
The trailer's live, so I'm turning my TV off.
All right.
Okay,
Well, you gotta
turn your
wait.
TV
Yeah,
off.
we gotta wait until it's
Yeah.
posted online.
No
So,
spoilers in the chat.
No
people
spoilers in the
are
chat.
watching it.
TRB is waiting for it to post online. But we did ask people what they think the last shot would be, and there were a lot of answers.
Why don't
There
we
was
read through
one-
some of them?
There
Is
was one
this-
book it. So Ryan Wara put a book it out there.
I know he did. I saw the book.
bold claim. Do you
Yeah.
think this will be on Lucasfilms or Star Wars?
I have Star
Star-
Wars up retweeting, or I'm refreshing Star Wars. So
Wars
if you want to go to Lucasfilm
Star
or
Wars
Disney
is-
Plus,
So here's some of the predictions. Our
okay,
buddies
Disney.
at Children of the Watch said the whole world's smiling, which is probably true.
oh, they're so nice.
Kyle Baker said, I'm guessing something simple like the N1 blasting into hyperspace. Kendall
Ooh.
said, Grogu slowly turns around and ignites a lightsaber, and the crowd goes wild. Oh, I like that. Danny said, Palpatine's laugh, and she was kidding, of course.
Roman Rojas is saying it's already online, but I'm not seeing it on the.
There a Disney Plus YouTube channel?
Let me see. Trying to find it. 4 months ago. No. 2 weeks ago. No.
How about Twitter?
Star Wars season 3. 27 seconds ago, I found it.
Oh, good. Let's watch this.
I'm watching it when it has 2 views. Here we
Okay.
go. Let me send it in the private chat. James sent your way. It's from Star Wars.
All right, here we go. It's time to watch.
I can't believe I've never watched a video on YouTube with 2 views. Like on a big brand like this. I feel so official.
Yes.
All right, guys. Are we ready to rock? Let's do
Is
this.
this it? Is this how it starts?
This
Looks
is how
like
it
it.
starts. Yep.
All right, guys. We are going now.
Our people are scattered like stars in the galaxy.
Ooh,
What are we? What do we stand for?
look how many of them there are. I love
There's
that
gonna
ship
be
so
more.
much.
Being a Mandalorian is not just learning about how to
Oh my
fight.
god, his ears! I love him. We saw that, guys. We saw that in the Mandalorian experience.
Galaxy.
Mhm.
That way, you'll never be lost.
Wow. We gotta start handshaking like
Ooh.
that.
Like the weather. Armor's
Going to
back.
Mandalore, so that I may be forgiven for my transgressions.
Wow.
Wow.
May the force be with you!
Yes.
Oh.
Yes! Billy Mono!
Fireworks.
He
Is
pushed
this
the
Wonder Woman
button.
84?
Oh,
Oh
Coruscant.
my god!
time it becomes big enough for you to act.
Paul!
Yes.
It'll be
Oh,
too
Sun
late.
Young Lee.
Whoa! Did
What
not
is going
expect
on?
that.
Hang on, kid.
Was that R2D2?
I saw a battle droid.
Oh my
Like a
god, we're gonna have to
B1.
watch this like 3 times.
There they are.
Babu Fricks!
This is the way.
Get away from my son.
Oh! Oh!
Dude, this looks big.
Insane. Play it again. Roll it again. Palpatine style.
All right,
Let's
throw
go.
up the captions this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me if you
Holy
want to
cow.
pause.
Gathered like stars in the galaxy. What are we?
What did I just watch? What am I watching?
Oh my god, there's so many of them. I can't believe Paul has
It's
such a
like
good moment in
repeat.
the
It's
trailer.
exactly what you said.
No, but
Being a
I'm just-
Mandalorian is not just learning about how to fight. You also have to know how to navigate the galaxy.
He looks asleep there.
That way, you'll never be lost.
Oh,
I saw R5 back there.
man. The music sounds cool too.
I'm going to Mandalore,
Trailer music, but yeah.
so that
Yeah.
may be
I mean, it could
forgiven
be.
for
Oh my god, this is
transgressions.
so nuts.
There's R5 again. Oh, he's
Good.
R5 is in the.
This is the way.
I don't know if it's R5, but it's that droid.
Dude,
He's in
Favreau.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
and
Here we
one.
go.
Out there.
Coruscant.
And by the time
Favreau's
it
not
becomes
messing
big enough
around.
For you to act, it'll be too late.
I want to know what that is. Oh, that's Baby Yoda when he's been rescued.
Yes.
Yeah. That looks like R2 to me, but I don't know. Wow, man.
I love Incellins.
This is the way.
Oh,
it.
dude.
Love it.
Yeah, he's not messing around. Neither is Jon Favreau, apparently.
Oh, wow, man.
I'm
I don't
so
even-
pumped that they have Babu Fricks, aka Incellins, in this. I'm like, I know that's from Celebration, but I haven't really seen it until now.
Dude, Favreau is not messing around this season at all. Holy
What are they
cow.
chasing? Is that
Yeah,
the
so
N1?
that-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that scene with the Jedi is a little kind of fuzzy, like it was when he was when
Yeah.
Grogu
Look
was
at your
recollecting.
memory. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because they zoom
Yes,
in on him right
like kind of got
before,
that Vaseline like 1920s
and they're like
film style.
coming through the door.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna see his actual rescue probably in this season.
And I think they probably shot this when they did Obi-Wan. Do you think?
Oh, yeah, maybe they shot
They
them all
probably
at the
just
same
used the
time.
day to shoot stuff.
You're right.
These people in these outfits and stuff.
Same location. I
Insane, incredible.
don't even know.
Incredible.
Yeah, I mean that's wild. I can't wait to like watch this more and like really take notes and stuff and talk about it on the podcast this week. But that's a trailer. Like that, there's so much to get into here. I'm really
100%.
excited to check this out. And
Okay,
this
let's
is
watch it
gonna
one
be
more time.
big.
One more time.
All right, one more time, then we'll get out of
So-
here.
I don't think it's R2. I just see.
Ooh, it's
In-
very
in the-
teal. It's very
Yeah,
teal.
there's another one in the front too, but that one's like a different color as well.
Oh yeah.
but there's definitely some B1s in there.
Yeah, look
I
at that.
love all the
B1.
droids though.
Man.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we watch one more time and then say like our
And that looks like EV99 too, but I know
our
it's
two favorite parts? Because I can't pick one. I'll pick two.
Yeah, let's watch it again.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's no sound, James. You gotta
Oh,
put the
sorry.
sound back on. All good.
What do we stand for?
Look, there's so many of them, James. Can you believe it? There's
Like what?
Being a Mandalorian.
Big Ben,
is
Parliament.
learning about how to fight.
I
You
get
also
the
have
joke.
to know how to
He looks
navigate the
asleep.
galaxy.
Tony,
he does look asleep.
That way.
Does that ship look like it has upgrades?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Where is that?
That's
It's not Navarro.
yeah, it is.
Is it?
not? It's gotta
I think
be.
it is. I think it is.
I'm going to Mandalore. So that I may be
Yep.
forgiven for
Oh,
my
Grogu's
transgressions.
getting a little patty.
May the force be with you!
I love
Oh.
that she says
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
There's something dangerous happening out there. And by the time it becomes
Oh,
big enough
my
for you
God.
to act, it'll be too late.
You know
I
what,
want to know
guys?
what the helmet is.
Pershing
man.
Pershing is on Coruscant, and we know that that's where Palpatine's like headquarters were.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
This is the way.
I think my favorite part is seeing Coruscant because my mind is just so bent right now on seeing a prequel setting like that, but in time to take place after the original trilogy.
Yeah.
Like seeing it in Kenobi is one thing because it was like that was taking place during the prequel times, but seeing Coruscant with Pershing, which means it's happening now
That will be
post-
the latest in the timeline we've ever seen Coruscant.
since the end of Return of the Jedi. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's just wild, man.
yeah, technically, since the end of Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, right. That's crazy. So it looks like we have our first super chat on our new channel.
Ever.
So
Of all time.
Oh,
yeah. So what do we
So
got here, Lacey?
Kyle. What up, Kyle?
What's up, Kyle?
Thanks for the super chat. He said, "Is our March 1st yet? Can't wait." It is March 1st. Oh, no, it's
all
not.
of our
It
it's all of
feels
our
like
March 1st. Yeah.
but it's not. But
Thank
we
you,
appreciate
Kyle.
that. Thanks for
Thank
the
you.
super chat.
Um,
Also, shout out to everybody that's been subscribing and commenting and watching our videos because you've made it possible for us to be a part of the YouTube Creator Program. So we really, really,
We're
really
back,
appreciate
baby.
it. Thank you.
Yes.
We are back. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
yeah. And
yeah.
Favorite part.
Clayton, what's happening?
Oh
man?
yeah, sorry. I didn't
what-
mean to like
What about my
John's one line.
back there? All right.
All right, so quickly, let's
Clayton's
or
a Prince fan.
not quickly. You don't have to go quickly if you don't want, but favorite parts. James, 2 favorite parts. Hard to pick one, so I'm giving you 2.
because John said the one, I'll say the other. Now I forgot it.
The white birch trees.
No, it was shoot, I just had it. The Jedi, the flashback. I can't get it out. I'm too excited. Crazy thing.
Grogu's rescue. The more elaboration on Grogu's rescue.
Flashback. Yeah, that immediately made me feel like I was watching Kenobi, and I was like, it gave me that feeling of it's all one thing. It's all one story. So it was like the most standout, exciting thing to me. Whereas some of the other shots obviously make you feel like you're watching Mandalorian, right? Like, oh, it's back. But like when they show something that shouldn't be there, but you're like, but it is there. And Coruscant, that's a good example too. It's just like, wow, like it's one big story. I love
It's
it.
weird seeing lightsabers in Star Wars.
You're such an idiot. All right, we do have some more super chats. Thank you guys so much for Senior Film. Thank you so much, $10. If you wanted to say something,
you.
just put in the chat and I'll try to bring it up for you. But thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And then we have David. Hi, David. Thank you for the super chat. He said Grogu force push was my favorite part. It's killer.
His
I think
eyes
Luke
too.
Luke obviously unlocked a lot of potential with
Yeah, he
Grogu.
knows
So
what he's doing now.
I can't wait to
He's
see
really
what
protecting
comes
and
next.
has
It's that I think they're going to give us that sort of juxtaposition of him unlocking his memories of, and which also at the same time unlocks how he learned the Force and stuff, and then we're going to see him use it now and see his face was very serious after he pushed that thing, whereas in past seasons it was
He
just
was
sort
like-
of like, what did I just do? Now he's like, I'm doing
Confident.
this. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
also we don't know like if it was Luke that unlocked something, it could be like him going through the memories and stuff, and like when he hits the right thing and he feels like he can do it now, or it all comes back to him, then he might start unlocking in this season, like mid-season.
Oh my god. I
So
need
Senor
to
Film said, just sending love. We're sending you love. Thank you so
Yes.
much. We really
Thank you.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
Frank sent a super chat. Thank you, Frank. He said, it's Anakin
Wow.
behind that door. I'm calling it now. Maybe James is right. Maybe they shot that during Kenobi with Hayden.
Oh, jeez.
Could you imagine? They have Hayden in the show?
Oh, God.
Shut up. That would be bananas.
That would be
'Cause that
nuts.
What
means-
if it was? Oh, what if the rumor where it's like Hayden Christensen was involved in Ahsoka? Maybe it was because
But
like
it was Mando.
yeah, because like maybe they saw him on set with like other people and there's Sabine or something. I don't know. No, but it would have been Kenobi. That's what we're talking about. So I don't know.
No, I think you're right. I think it is Hayden. I
Well,
think
what-
he is behind that door. 100%.
In his first flashback, was it clone troopers?
It was troopers that were killing people. So maybe it's more troopers, you're saying?
Yeah,
I'm saying
because
he could
I mean, it would be
remember
cool
a lot
if-
about the
if
scenario the
Anakin-
night. But
Anakin pulls the Qui-Gon, which is stick his lightsaber through that door to like melt it.
Because Kenobi would have taught him that.
Yeah.
Because Kenobi did
I mean-
it with.
I mean,
that's a callback to.
I
Phantom
like
Menace.
that we're getting nutty here, and that's why I like the live stuff because Frank just threw that out there, and now I'm like, oh my god, maybe that's crazy.
Yeah. We also have another super chat from Diana. Thank you, Diana, who said, "Can't wait to see Mandalore. It
Yeah.
looks busted."
It looks
wanna
like my
know what
garage.
the-
Yeah.
Like, I guess I
complete
was going to
mess.
say I wanted to know what the helmet was, but I guess that's him once he gets to Mandalore and he's pulling
It's just
ashes of
ash.
dead people. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, dead people gross. No.
dead people.
Um,
Gross, no. Oh, we haven't talked about Paul.
Paul
That
Sung
was
Young
my
Lee,
favorite
yeah.
part. Thank you for segueing,
Carson
James.
Teva.
My favorite part is Paul. He's not
He-
only in this trailer, he has a legit quote. He has his moment. If I
Yeah,
wasn't
what's-
talking to you guys right now, I'd be hyping him up online.
What's that outfit
pumped
he's
for him.
wearing? Is he retired from being an X-wing officer?
No, I think he has the rebellion
yeah,
symbol in
okay.
there.
Yeah, I gotcha.
He
yeah.
looks good,
That's like a-
Paul.
Dude,
You
that's
look
his Top Gun
good.
jacket.
Yo, look closely. That's a Rancor.
Paul.
That is a Rancor.
Oh my god, I need that
That's
jacket.
the face of a Rancor. I don't know what that is or what that's doing there,
Is he Rancor
but
crew?
that's pretty sick.
Maybe that's like his Top Gun call sign or something. Like, you know how they have like names?
Yeah.
I'd love that if that's, you know.
I like
Oh,
that he's
I'm
in the
just glad to
trailer
see
too
him.
because it points that he has more than. I mean, it doesn't necessarily, but it kind of gives you the idea that he's going to have more than just like one quick
Yeah.
episode or scene or moment or something. Like he might be in
Man.
this.
So we
God, he
didn't
looks
see
so good.
so no Christopher Lloyd, no Sabine or any rebels or anything like that. And the last shot is Grogu doing some damage. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think Paul is my favorite part, and then my second favorite part is the Incellens, where they're like being kind of like gremlins. They're like cackling to each other because they probably blew someone up, is
If
what it
we
looks
see-
like.
If we see Pershing or whatever going to Palpatine's
I love it. This is what I love about Star Wars. Like puppets. There are dudes down there.
yeah, old school.
I love it. Can we play this one part? Just play. The laugh is so funny.
Go back. Point out
That's
something
cool.
that I just noticed. Watch this. Paz Vizsla.
Yep. Yep.
Didn't notice him, but he's back.
There
Yeah.
he is.
Excited about that.
Killing
That
it.
that whole whatever that is, center of some sort of town looks pretty decimated. There's a Mandalorian just dead face down on the ground.
I hope that's not what's the planet, John, you said?
Navarro?
Navarro. Is that where the statue of IG-11 was?
They show that at the beginning. That's the broken statue. Go back. That's the same
this
one.
looks like where Grief Karga is. Yeah.
Yes, I think they come in and destroy stuff.
So
Or the
Mando's going to
Empire
go
does.
see Grief Karga, and then there's going to be some sort of ambush or something.
Yeah, here it
Yeah.
is. Watch.
Never be
Your
lost.
good call, James. Good call. Yeah, right here. There's the overhang, the yellow overhang.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So this is right before all the chaos happens.
And that, if you look, like the yellow overhang is right exactly where those guys are.
Yeah, and the foot's on top of a stormtrooper helmet.
Stormtrooper helmet.
Yeah. Wow. This is crazy. This is such a good trailer. Wow.
Boom. Yeah, you can
In-
see the stormtrooper helmet right there.
Yep. So whatever this is happens after this sort of calm reunion. So maybe people were following Mando there or tracking him. This is going to be interesting because it could be as simple as they're after the Darksaber. It could be the Darksaber and they're after Grogu for the cloning stuff. It's going to be wild, and I don't mind the idea of Grogu and Mando being on the run, because I like cat and mouse stories. So I think this is going to be a really interesting season. I think there's going to be some darkness to it for sure. And they saved Moff Gideon. He's saying he's back in a big way. They're not showing him, so when he shows up, it's going to be big time, I think.
I do have to say that some people are making some good points in the chat, including Scott B, who says there's no Bo-Katan in this. So there is a lot of stuff that's also missing from this trailer that we haven't seen yet. James, you were the one that was in the panel at Celebration.
We saw it in the first trailer.
Right. But she's not in this trailer, though.
Yeah. So they're giving us
Interesting.
new stuff instead of repeating the old stuff, which I appreciate.
Man.
There's
Yeah,
Twi'lek
yeah.
behind Grief Karga. There's a
There's
couple
two
different...
back there, and it looks like a little band or something. I was looking to see if any of them look recognizable, like if we get
That's a protocol droid of sorts.
Bobo's
Yeah,
Major
definitely.
Domo, right? What's his name? The character up in this.
My apologies.
Yeah, that guy. I was like,
Yeah.
maybe he goes and works for Grief Karga after everything.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind
but
seeing that guy again. It's crazy because I knew we were talking about after the initial footage seen from Celebration stuff that it just felt like they were going to go bigger here, and this just confirms it. I know they shot this pretty much the same way they shot the first two seasons, but they have picked it up and stepped it up, and it's that's all Favreau, and he is overseeing all of this, and he's making sure, like, however he's telling this story. Maybe the first two seasons were purposely intimate to really focus on building and introducing these characters, and now it's like we've laid all that out there. Now it's go time, and we're going to get it looks like we're going to get a lot of action in this season, and I'm so excited about that.
Yeah, people are going nuts in the chat about Mace Windu and saying how they think he's the one that saves Grogu.
Oh no.
That would be bananas. I would be
I
all
like
for it, though.
I like that these guys look like the mismatched action figures. Which ones are those, Lacey?
What? Oh, like the prototype ones.
The prototype ones. Yeah, they all look like they just have the most random pieces.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to collect them all to get the special figure.
James, that's a good point. These could be, Mandalorians who survived and they went back and salvaged armor from fallen fellow Mandalorians or something.
Oh, yeah. Just
Or
like what they could find.
Or they're wearing pieces of armor from their fallen family members. It could be that sort of thing. Like,
Or
if
Sabine's
Filoni,
painting them for them.
or that, yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I mean, if we just want to keep playing it, I wouldn't hate just keep looking at this trailer.
One more time.
Yeah, one more time. Let's go. Let's do it.
One more watch.
Our people are scattered
Keep going.
like stars in the galaxy.
How many are there? Like
What
8?
are we?
10?
What do we
James, there's
stand
so many.
for?
I can't believe how many there are.
Oh my God, help me! This is the last time we're watching this.
Being a Mandalorian's not
Looks like
just
he's
learning
sleeping,
about
isn't
how to fight.
Do it.
You also have
can't.
to know how to navigate the galaxy. That way, you'll never be lost.
Pedro has the
Hmm.
best voice.
Yeah, he does.
I remember when he was like, "It's my bedroom voice." I'm like, "What, sir? Sir, please."
I'm going to Mandalore so that I may
Yep.
be forgiven for my transgressions.
God, this is gonna be a very sad
This is the way.
season, but I know there's gonna be moments of cheering, obviously.
There's something dangerous happening out there.
That
And by
this
the
is
time it becomes
crazy,
big enough
man.
For you to act, it'll be too
What is
late.
that? Is that Mandalore? What's that under the?
I'll tell you this though,
Mandalorian.
wherever Carson Teva is looks exactly where Bo-Katan is.
Hang on,
You
kid.
think? I thought it
Yes.
looked like where Pershing was.
That chase scene where
That's
he's
not-
going through the canyons is definitely after the rain sequence of him flying through the rain.
I don't think that's the N1.
This is the way.
I'm not totally sold. What's the green? That's so cool.
I mean, that's crazy, man.
Killing it.
I'm not sold that that's the N1.
Which
I'm
where?
gonna close to look. When he goes through the tunnel, there's this, there's that. Look at that. That's not the N1. That looks like what that is.
Hang on,
There's
kid.
another shot right here.
That doesn't look like that. Looks like
No, it
isn't that
isn't.
Bo-Katan's? Good catch, James.
Anybody in the
James, you're
chat?
making all these catches.
Yeah, but look back behind it on the left. It looks like the N1 is chasing that. That
Well,
looks like the N1 in the back. I'm like, I'm
so
pointing. You guys can see what I'm
misleading
pointing
us.
at, but
They're misleading us because look, it's whatever that ship is being chased by a bunch of TIE fighters
yeah.
of some sort. And then they show him, which makes
Hang
us
on,
think
kid.
he's flying it.
Unless
and
he gets a new
flashes
ship.
on Grogu. But
Yeah,
unless
but I
it's his
don't
new
think
ship,
so.
I mean, that's possible too. But
Hasbro's like, sweet.
what is
Fire,
this?
fire up another HasLab.
Anybody in the chat? Nobody?
Paul said it's a Fang fighter.
A Fang fighter.
A Fang fighter.
Obvious.
First of all, I'm loving this chat because you guys are helping us break this trailer down to like levels that are just amazing.
Oh yeah, Fang class. That's interesting.
I'm loving this. I am loving it. Yeah,
Those are
so Ian's saying
expensive.
it's Bo-Katan's gauntlet. They're saying. Is what
And
they're
the
saying
crew
right
is
now.
one. It's a single pilot craft.
Right. So could the Empire be going to the place that Bo-Katan is and like figured out
So
that they're there?
The roles
Or
that they've been
she's
used
going
for,
somewhere that's being overlooked by.
Yeah. Yeah.
the roles that those ships have been used for are Mandalorian protectors.
Interesting.
That's
I
cool.
love this.
Oh!
I still think my favorite detail though, James, is the one that you pointed out where Paul's wearing a Rancor. Like I need that jacket.
Oh,
ASAP.
dude,
Patch.
James.
What?
Affiliation Fang class. Affiliation Clan Ren.
Really?
Is that Sabine in that ship?
That could be. This could be like the final episode, and they're like revealing.
Is
or
that how
not
they're
the
trying to-
final episode? But it could be. Yeah.
That's how they're trying to get her in there without people. They're like, well, if fans are gonna figure it out, they'll know it's her.
I mean, it's got there. Whoever it is on the light side because you have TIE fighters chasing it down.
Yeah.
I mean, man, if that's Sabine in that thing,
Yo, that's her introduction is a crazy fight scene or a flight scene like that.
yeah. Because then we're like, who is that? What is that? You know, maybe that person like helps Mando out, and then they go after that ship, and then
Takes away the fire or whatever.
yeah.
Like a
Man.
Ray situation from The Last Jedi.
Holy cow, very cool.
Oh my god. I think you're right. I think it could be Sabine.
That'd be sick.
There's so much. And then I know Kendall pointed this out and I noticed it earlier. I forgot to mention it. Grogu has a new carrier.
I
He's
I
in,
was
like, a
just
new-
about to say that. Does that look like a new carrier?
It does.
He's got
And
he's
he
got-
looks like he's wearing a different jacket. It's like
Eh.
more it's more
Well, they had
He looks
yeah.
more Muppety than he normally does.
Well, here's the
Yeah.
question though: do we know
he looks a little older too.
Yeah, how much after season 2 is this supposed to be, or how much after the Book of Boba Fett?
I don't know if we know.
Because they're gonna have to keep having him age, and you see his forehead looks a little more wrinkly now, like sort of like
Ears are
Yoda's
bigger.
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet if you put a side by side of like Mandalorian season 1 versus this trailer, Grogu
Yeah.
looks older. It
Oh,
it
yeah.
does.
it's weird. It's like watching
He looks more toddler
someone
than baby.
actually grow up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like it's hard to notice, but like people who do the props know that they had to make these changes and
Yeah.
had to
And it's so crazy. He's like,
update that.
season 1, it's following Mando around. This looks like he's driving this little car. Like he's driving it.
He's got like a little joystick, you think?
Or using the force or something, but it looks like
Yeah.
he's the one that's kind of
You think he's
doing
double forcing? Interesting.
Yeah,
it. Is he the chosen one?
double force.
How many YouTube videos have just been made?
Oh, what's that green thing?
That was that guy's sandwich. He's like, I was just coming in here to eat a sandwich. And then he
A
got
little
launched.
extra lettuce.
Yeah. Yeah. And then after Grogu pushes him, he says, how do you get so big eating food of this kind?
Yeah, he definitely
then-
does have whatever that is in his hands.
Yeah.
What kind of?
Interesting.
I wonder what kind of creature that is at the end.
I don't know, but I love it. It's like so old school.
His
It
It
face
feels very
looks
like Clash of the
like,
Titans or something.
It looks
you know?
very Phil Tippett.
His
Yeah.
face
Very
is like a
Phil Tippett.
celestial from Marvel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the multiple eye thing going.
And I
on.
wonder if the guy who plays, who's the one, Lateef Crowder, the other guy who plays the Mandalorian, he's usually the more acrobatic of the two between him and Brendan Wayne. I wonder if that's him in that suit there.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
Where
multiple
is this? Does this look like the typhoon? What was that place? Typho?
Oh, you got me, man. I mean, that could be a lot of places. I have no idea.
I just didn't. They like to reuse planets a lot,
Yeah.
so I was just thinking.
Yeah. James, here's your chance to answer the question. Coming into this video a little late. Well, welcome. We're excited to have you. He said, have you guys chatted about who the Jedi could be? We have not. We only talked about if it's Mace Windu or Anakin
Yeah.
opening the door.
So
I'm telling you, if that's Anakin
doesn't-
behind that door,
But
Hayden
those Jedi
Christensen-
don't have to be like notable Jedi. There were so many
the
Jedi.
only one
Yeah.
that sticks out is the same one that we were
blonde hair.
questioning before. Yeah, it looks like that one Jedi, but that one Jedi didn't die in Order 66. It was pretty confirmed elsewhere. And I don't remember his name, but everybody else to me looks unknown.
And the question is like, do they need to be known?
No, I
does
don't
it have
think
to be
so.
someone? Probably not. But I mean, the big important thing is who's behind the door.
Their name is We Are Gonna Die.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, see the right before this, James, the clip of Grogu, you're seeing him have the moment where he remembers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think-
we're gonna get that full
Right
full
here.
story.
There it is. He's having like it's kind of blurry.
Because with unlocking the dark times of his life, he's also gonna unlock connecting with the Force.
So
and-
get
and
this.
all that stuff.
This what you're looking at, this is him already in the
No, look.
Egg.
Yeah, you could see the lightsabers in his eyes.
that's what I'm saying. This is
Yeah.
already in the scene where he's living it. You can see green and blue lightsabers in his eyes.
So
and
he
you
was
see
in the
flashes of
egg
lights.
when he was in the temple. They had him in the egg.
Yeah, that's
Or
baby. This is the one we should be comparing
Oh,
to
this
the later
is baby.
scene. That's baby.
or is this one of those Star Wars things where they put themselves in their like flashback in a way, and he's seeing it?
That's true.
Because
Could be.
yeah, because he's got his little like coat and stuff. So I don't know. It's
I think
mean,
the
what
biggest reveal, John, is if you just figured out that this is Sabine. That is such a crazy
well, that's
thing.
who was that who put Fang thing in the chat? Paul Sullivan.
Paul Sullivan said Fang.
So I
Fang
looked it up in Wikipedia, like the best, and I saw affiliation.
Yeah, shout out to
with-
Wikipedia.
So they used as Mandalorian protectors, and they're affiliated with Clan Ren. So I think it's her. I think that is Sabine in that thing.
That would be an awesome reveal for her. That like Mando's in trouble and she swoops in, and that'd
Yeah.
be great.
This
Yeah.
Skellig Michael Island.
It looks like it. Octo.
Yeah.
And that looks like that. Was it EV-99 or whatever from Jedi, from Jabba's? It looks like a fancier. smoother
Oh
version of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But all these droids and stuff, like I mean, it's so cool. I like that we're getting those sorts of things again. Like I love that's it's so like nerdy to look at this stuff, and I love it.
Yeah.
Well, like B1 battle droids actively in a post Galactic Civil War era. I mean, we're crossing over timelines and stuff, and that's why that Coruscant shot and seeing Pershing there, like confirms that it's now, and that's not a flashback.
And
So
Palpatine's involved.
yes, and
you
that's
know,
where
in a
his
way.
that's where his Sith headquarters were on like the outskirts of the city.
So like, how does that break down? It's going to see, I guess the question is like, we go back to season 2 with Moff Gideon saying like, I'm not the one you should be worried about. Like, who is at the top? Because it seems like all these people are funneling into obviously either Palpatine or someone else, but that's gonna be nuts.
this
And if
isn't a
you
real
guys are in the
theory of
chat
mine.
and you're loving this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe,
Yeah.
hang around with us. We love to have you here. We chat like this.
Okay,
about all
so
Wars.
check this out.
Check this out. That I think that's Rex on the far right side. DJ Rex.
Oh, you mean that type of droid, or you think that's actually him?
I mean, it's probably that type of droid because I imagine DJ Rex is, well, canonically that's in the sequel trilogy, so he could be here, but it's probably just a of his type, but it could be a cameo.
yeah, I guess.
Also, too, and I don't really think of this. I don't think this is a real theory, but putting in this timeline, you are in that space where I see the B1s. You could get theoretically like a Mr. Bones and a young Temmin Wexley, right? If they ever wanted to go into that, because
Totally.
he's the
All
like,
right, so
adopted son of
there's a
Bud
toy-
Antilles, so it's like
James.
all here. What?
There's a toy called Clayton sent this to me. He just texted this to me. I'm putting.
Well, hold
I'm
on really
blo-
quick. Danny in the chat, just so I can get this off the screen because I feel bad people are, not getting their comment or questions and comments read. So Danny said that the directors were confirmed that Peter Ramsey from Spider-Man Into the Universe and Carl Weathers and Bryce Dallas Howard are back to direct, which is cool. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So Clayton texted me this picture of a toy, and it's called Star Wars Mission Fleet Stellar Class Bo-Katan Gauntlet, and it's that same type of ship.
So is it Bo-Katan then?
Could be Bo-Katan, but the fact that Wikipedia said affiliation class Ren, I don't know. I mean, so either Bo-Katan or Sabine.
Someone's saying Sabine at 121. Twizzed is saying.
Hmm.
Oh, thanks, Pink
That
Bunny. She said she just
is-
subscribed. Thank you.
Thank
Welcome.
you.
We're excited to have you.
Welcome to
Oh,
TRB.
yeah. That's huge.
Gonna have
This
a
is
good
121. Who said that's Sabine?
I don't know if that's Sabine. Is it? Could it be?
time. I don't think so.
Oh, that?
Oh, maybe. I can't believe they're going to go through the Navarro just like murdering people.
Is that person just shooting a dead person? That guy is dead. Or he's doing what I would do, which is pretend I'm dead. And then I'd be toast.
Other directors
that,
include Lee
Coaxium
Isaac
right
Chung
there?
and Rachel Morrison, by the way. Other directors this
Oh,
season.
wow. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't think they would do that. I see kind of pink.
And the
Looks
orange.
kind of
yeah.
feminine, maybe like the.
She's
I
got a
see, like,
breastplate.
looking like a checker pattern sort of on the arm, but I feel like I'm projecting that,
Well, it's definitely a woman.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. Yep. Wow.
But that, I
Very
mean,
cool.
yeah, not a bad call. Who wrote that? I missed who it was.
No.
But
Yeah. So
It was Twisted. Or
Twisted
Twisted.
RX8.
that.
Twisted Prescription 8.
Twisted prescription.
That's actually going to be the name of the first episode. So I'm really excited. We are, as we stand here today, 44 days away from the show, from The Mandalorian. And just for people who are joining us, we do a live show called the Mando Fan Show. So the day that Mandalorian debuts, March 1st, we'll be going live that night to talk about that episode. But this week on Thursday, we'll be going live at 8:30 for TRB Live, and we are going to elaborate more on this because there's certainly going to be more coming out, and we're going to have more time to be able to sit down and really look at it without boring up a live stream by doing this.
but I honestly love this because it's been the most genuine reaction we've ever had, because you get to like react with each other and like freak out and then bounce around.
Oh God, the
Is that
Coruscant thing.
R2?
If that dude goes to Palpatine's like inquisitorious evil headquarters on the outskirts of Coruscant, and we see like just like maybe he left the coffee on when he went to the second Death Star, like who knows what we're going to see there post Palpatine's first death. You know, there could be plans there, sort of like the Operation Cinder thing. There's so much that could be uncovered here. Oh man, unreal. So I
We
don't
got
know.
some time to process it, and we'll talk about it
Yeah. So
Thursday.
Yeah. So any
Live.
final thoughts before we hop out?
I can't wait to see what Paul is saying online about being like the climactic moment of this trailer. Like he gets the serious line with like the push. You know what I'm talking about? Like the one that's like, you must do what is best or you're gonna die.
The actor. moment.
Every series trailer has that one guy that's just like, it's almost, and they're slightly to the side, and they're just like looking at the camera very serious.
And then there's Pershing sitting just in his cart, and they filmed him just like it rocking, and then they just like moved it in post.
Woo! Wow. All right. Well, that
we had one super chat.
Oh,
hey Paul.
Thanks
for following along. He said, "This was fun. Glad you guys did this live." It's
glad everybody joined us.
We
had a bunch of people in here.
This was a lot of fun. Please make sure to like this video, subscribe. We'd love to have you join us for other videos.
Yeah,
we've been here forever, guys. I love it.
Absolutely subscribe to the show, whether it's on.
I'm gonna go watch this like 17 more times just tonight.
Also, all the podcast feeds wherever you get your podcasts, we're there too.
Yeah.
And of course, thanks to we're able to do this stuff on a whim often and look decent doing it as far as clarity because of our patrons. So thanks to everybody who supports us at patreon.com/resistance broadcast. It means a great deal. Tiers start at $5 a month. Saw a lot of you in the chat, so thank you all very much. But thanks in general, just thanks everybody for stopping by and hanging out. We hope you had as much fun as we did watching that trailer. And thanks to everybody who pointed out stuff in the live chat that helped us try to connect some dots and stuff. So we're going to continue that Thursday live on TRB Live. So join us at 8:30. And anything else? Johnny Hoey on Twitter here. And how about you, James?
At Myra Trunks, MIRAHTRUNKS.
Lacey?
People can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Lacey Gillerin, and you can find our group stuff and the podcast at TRB Podcasts on all social channels, including TikTok now. So please follow us there because we're posting really cool stuff there. And thank you for everybody that joined us tonight. We were just doing this as like, hey, this would be fun to do, and you guys joined us.
I thought it'd be 12 people in the chat. That was so cool.
But thank you guys so much. Welcome to new people like Pink Bunny, Indie Space. You guys commented that you were new. Welcome. We're excited to have you. And
yes,
I wish it was March 1st already.
It's going to be a really fun year. So come along for the ride with us. We're going to have a good time together. But come hang with us Thursday night. Again, 8:30 East right here on the channel, and then podcast the following day. We're going to talk more about this on TRB Live. So until then, enjoy your weeks, and we'll see you next time right here on the Resistance broadcast. We'll see you around, kids.
We'll leave with the poster.
Sweet.
It's such a sweet poster, though.